Hey, you guys, it's Gabriel calling from Eurovision.
Hi, it's Joe.
And Joe, Junior Eurovision is very, very soon, and we are going to make our final predictions before we watch the show live on Saturday night. Shall we listen and react to it? Let's do
Let's do this.
this. All right, Joe, Saturday night over in Tbilisi. It's going to be an interesting show, very unpredictable, I think. What are your thoughts coming into the show?
I think very exciting. I'm not sure who's going to come last. I'm not sure who's going to come first. As is regular for Junior Eurovision, it's going to be a big surprise.
It's going to be a big surprise. And last year, I remember we did our predictions video and we went horribly wrong, I think. I think you may have even beaten me. We
I did not beat you.
We'll have to see. We do count points here. So we have 8 predictions we're going to make today. We have got a good surprise, someone that surprises us and is going to do better than is expected in the Eurovision World star ratings and polls because there are no odds. Then we're going to do a big flop, then first, second, and third, the jury winner, the public winner, and a bold prediction. So, Joe, do you want to start us off with a good surprise? Who are you going for?
So my good surprise is Netherlands. I mean, it's 10th in the odds. It's one of my personal favourites. The first one I listened to, and I think it can do really, really well.
Yeah, we need to obviously know this isn't odds. This is poll. Was it 10th in the polls or the star rating?
The polls.
Yeah, so Netherlands, Meadow with 3. So what are you expecting from them live? They're performing 8th in the running order. We have seen some rehearsal photos. It looked promising. What do you think is going to be a good surprise for the Netherlands? Where do you think they could come?
I think normally it's quite a big flop in both the public and the jury. It's very catchy. Me and you have both been singing it for weeks now. I think the public will vote it well, and I don't think the jury will not like it.
Netherlands often flop at the Junior Eurovision. Let's move on to my good surprise. I was very hyped up by this. It is quite low down in the polls and in the Eurovision star rating. It is Albania. It's Kroni Bula. It's Fruta per Rima. It's a great song. I absolutely love it. I think she sings brilliantly. I think the song has a great message. And as I mentioned in the video we did, performing last in the running order is a massive advantage. And I really, really hope Albania do really, really well. So we'll have to see on that. Let's move on to a big flop. I'll start this time. I really hate to say this. In the polls, they are in about 7th position. In the star ratings, they are in 4th. It's San Marino. It's Beyond the Stars by Martina CRV. I think it's an amazing song. I think she's got an amazing voice. But San Marino came last year. And I'm really concerned the same thing could happen this year, that they come lower down. This is not going to come last. There's no chance. I'd be really, really upset if it does. But I just can't see this blooming. Like, I think if it was representing Italy, it would do really well. Joe, what do you think about San Marino?
I don't mind the song. It's not one of my favourites, though. I think it's just quite middle of the road, not just for me, for everyone.
All right, what have you gone for your big flop, Joe?
My big flop is Poland. I don't think they are. They're in 3rd in the polls. I don't think they're that high. I think maybe they'll get top 7 at best.
Wow, Mariana Kloss, Bright as Light. I'm like, it's a brilliant song. So what is your reasoning? Why do you think that they may not come very high?
I think when we did our reactions, it was all right. It just didn't stick to me. I feel like it's going to get forgotten in a lot of people's minds, not do well in the public, do all right in the jury.
In a year full of ballads as well, there are going to be some ballads that get left behind, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's our big flops and good surprises. Let's move on to our top 3. Joe, start us off. Who's finishing 3rd on Saturday night?
My 3rd place is first in the polls is Armenia. I think this song is really, really, really one of my favourites. the AI in the music video was quite
It's not
funny.
AI. It's not AI. I actually in the comments we got a lot of people saying how it's animation actually. So let's refer to it as animation.
The animation is it really stands out because it's memorable to people, and the singing is brilliant. There's nothing to fault about this song.
That's Albert with Brave Heart, of course. Yeah, it is a very good song. I have not gone for Armenia. I have gone for Spain. Erasa una vez from Gonzalo Pinos. I was really stuck on this top three, top five-ish. I had to just squeeze some songs in there. There are going to be songs that you think, why aren't they in the top three? Yeah, Spain probably isn't the first thing that comes to mind when you think about songs that are going to come in the top three. Because really, it's not one of the strongest songs of the year. It's probably middle of the pack, but I think it would do quite well in the jury vote. And in the public vote, I think it would do quite well. And, there are songs that just are kind of like middle of the ground will just end up taking advantage of songs that do pretty bad in the public and pretty good in the jury, or pretty good in the jury and pretty bad in the public. So they're performing as well 14th in the running order, which isn't bad for Spain. So yeah, I think Spain, Gonzalo Pinos, is going to come third. All right, let's move on to second place, where I have gone for Albert's Brave Heart from Armenia. Like you said, he has a fantastic voice. We're going to have to see how this is staged. If it's staged really well, then I think Armenia have a chance of doing really, really well with really good vocals from Albert. But I'm not convinced this will win. I can't. There are songs that I think all have a chance of winning, but I'm not sure who's going to have the biggest chance because there are just so many countries in with that chance. So it's really hard to predict. I've gone for second Armenia. We'll have to see where Albert finishes on Saturday night. Joe, who have you gone for in second place?
My second, I was very close with my first place. This, obviously, we reacted to it together. I was in awe. It's France.
Lou to Lou, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this song, it was personally my favorite. Such good vocals. The lyrics mean like so much to her and to everyone else. Very important message. There is nothing wrong with this song at all.
Is this your 12 points? Is this your favourite of the year?
This is my personal favourite, yes.
Is it? So Lou de Lou, you are put in second with Simon. Joe, I'm really interested to hear. I can't quite predict. I'm looking through the songs. I can't quite predict who you put first. Who have you put first, Joe?
My first place, this might be a bit surprising, but I've gone with Motanka
From Ukraine.
I think it's so good. Obviously, it's like third in the polls, I think, maybe even second.
Second, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the public, evidently, they love it. I think the juries will love it as well. It's traditional Ukrainian. So this is very, very high up for me personally. And I think it will be a brilliant mix of jury and public. And I think it could go first.
It's ever so boring from us, Joe. I thought people might think I'm a bit left out when saying this is going to come first. I've also gone for Ukraine, Sofia Sessian with Motanka. There's just something about this song where I feel there is something special here, that it could pose a threat jury-wise and public-wise. Ukraine always do well at Junior Eurovision, and with such a strong message of the Motanka doll, I think this could push them really high up in the jury vote, very high up in the public vote. Yeah, I didn't think you'd say for Ukraine to win, but we've both gone for the exact same winner. I can actually see this winning. I can't really see some of the other songs winning. This one I can see winning, despite not a lot of people really thinking it will. Last year we did think Hear Me Now might win. I think we must have both predicted Portugal. I think Esperanza.
We did predict Portugal,
yeah. And Ukraine, I just think might come victorious this year. And we know she can sing live. We know she's very entertaining live. So I really do think this could win. But it is performing right after Braveheart in the running order from Armenia, which is going to be hard.
I mean, they both can do really well if they're two songs that are good together. Around them are oh, not in a rude way, a bit worse songs,
Yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah. Especially
but
the
then they can
first,
do really well.
especially the opening of the show is Malta, Azerbaijan, Croatia, and San Marino. Which, if you look at those first three songs, are some of the weakest songs of the year, right? Um, but if Ukraine and Armenia, in my opinion, was to finish 1-2, but they're performing right next to each other in the running order, maybe I don't know how realistic that is. But I guess in Junior Eurovision, anything is possible, right?
Yeah, always.
All right. Anything else you want to say about Ukraine?
Nothing about Ukraine. Now.
All right. Let's move on to the winner of the jury vote. Joe, who have you gone for?
I have gone for France because of the vocals, the message, the everything. It's just so good. We were literally both like lost for words.
Yeah, I've not gone for France in my top three, but I have voted them as the jury winner. Um, I think they may struggle a bit in the public vote, France. I do. I'd probably put them fourth if I had a top five. I just think France might. I think it may be between France and Armenia, to be honest. Um, but I have gone for France just because I think they're powerhouses at Junior Eurovision. I'm like, so are Armenia, but I think there is other threats around. There are threats posed from Armenia, Ukraine, Portugal could be in and around there. Georgia, Anita Abgariani is amazing voice. Your meeting will end in 10 minutes. Thank you, Zoom. We better get this done quickly, Joe. Junior Eurovision is so unpredictable, right? And there are so many countries that could pose a threat. But with France being such a brilliant powerhouse, I just think they're the safest bet to go for the winner of the jury vote.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's hope.
I did agree. I did agree with you. It's just such a good song.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Well, I was going to say let's hope, but are our public votes going to cancel that once again? How are we gone for the same winner? Joe, who have you gone for the public vote winner?
I mean, isn't quite rare where a country doesn't win either the public or jury and win. So I have gone Ukraine.
Great minds think alike, Joe. Yeah, we both gone for Matanka. Joe, why do you think this will win the public vote? And do you think it will win by a landslide, or do you think it will have just enough jury points to bring it across the line?
I feel like she's sung live before. We know she can sing. The message is there, and not in a like bad way, but it is Ukraine. Like opinions haven't changed for a few years.
Yeah, I'm like, this song is so good. There's going to be no sympathy towards war or anything. However, just the power of the song does connect with Ukraine's unique situation of them being in a conflict, and I do think Matanka really could win, and now that I'm talking about it more and more. I was really unsure of putting it within my top two or so, but now the more I talk about it, the more I'm convinced it may actually win. But yeah, I'm like, last year you put Georgia as your biggest flop, and it went on to win the whole show. So
Brilliant prediction from me.
I'm really still unsure about all of this. But we've gone for the exact same public and jury winner, but I've not gone for France in my top three, which I'm starting to regret a bit. But we have to have some variation between us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, bold prediction. This will certainly not be the same. Joe, what is your bold prediction from this year? And I will be able to argue with you if I don't think it's bold enough.
I mean, I've said it was one of my big flops. Poland not in the top 10, but I do have a close tie for second or for first.
So which one are you
Portugal.
using? The Poland one?
No, Portugal.
All right, go on.
I've said Portugal could finish in the top 5.
That is what I love to hear. That is it, Joe. Portugal in the top 5. Look at Inês Gonçalves go. Yeah, I really hope this could come true. I'm not so confident about it, but I'm like, we had such a great reception of the Portugal reaction video, and everyone seems to love it. It's quite an unhateable song in a way. Inês Gonçalves, Para Onde Vai Amor, great, amazing. So if that were to come top 5, do you think the jury will vote for it, or do you think the public will be pretty even?
I think it is definitely more of a ballad-y type of song, and so I think the jury would prefer it than the public. But I mean, it
But
could get higher
But
in
Portugal are
both.
very well. They are a very well loved country. If you think about, it, they got through last year
Definitely.
the Eurovision semi-finals, and they were bottom of the odds to get through. Right, so they are a pretty well liked country, Portugal. I really hope that will come true. The issue this year we have is there are so many ballads, right? That there are
Yeah.
going to be ballads that are going to be left behind. But I've got a bold prediction involving another ballad. I've not gone for a top five finish, but I've gone in top five jury specific. And I think Montenegro could finish top five in the jury. Not a song I'm particularly a massive fan of. However, I do think that Askia Djokovic's song about children without parents and stuff is quite a deep message. You've also gone for Para Onde Vai Amor, which has
Yeah.
also got quite a deep message of death and missing and longing of family members that have passed away and people that you love. But Montenegro, I think, could actually pose a threat here. Now, they're not going to do very well in the public vote. They're not typically a country that does very well in the public vote at all in normal Eurovision. So I think that Montenegro could pose a threat here and possibly take a top five in the jury vote, which carries them through roughly to finishing about top 10 in the final if their public vote score is good enough-ish, right? So I think Montenegro could
Yeah.
finish top five. I think the stage is going to be decent, but Askia Djokovic has got a good voice, and the song is very got a deep message. So that's our 8 predictions. I think there are so many countries that we haven't even mentioned. Malta opening the show. Azerbaijan. Joe, I'd like to hear your thoughts on Azerbaijan. Meow meow.
I think. I mean, we both reacted to it. It's a it's different song. I couldn't find the word there. It's different.
I think this could do well, you know. I actually think Meow Meow could do really well. It's performing number 2 in the running order.
Yeah.
But I think Yagmore, I've seen photos of the staging and it does look decent to me. And I just think they could pose a top 10. Not that that would be a surprise. That's why I haven't put it in as a good surprise. But I think Azerbaijan could do well. Other countries you haven't mentioned, Croatia, Ireland, Italy. I think Italy could do quite well.
I'm not the biggest fan of Italy's song, but the public might be. I don't think it will be a jury song, but
Do you
yeah,
think it would
we'll
do
see.
well? Do you think it would do well or not really?
I don't think so.
No, I think it could do. I think it could crack a top 10. But that's why I haven't put it big as a good surprise, because I don't think that is a surprise to me. I think Italy are quite a well-liked country. I think this is something very different. We haven't spoken about Georgia, Anita Abgariani, who has got some power vocals that could raise the rooftop of this Tbilisi arena. But the fact that they're the home nation, Joe, does it really hinder their chances?
I would say I don't think it will do as well, but the music video with the orchestra and her vocals, it all sounds really good. But I think it's one of the ballads if that will get left behind.
Well, France as well won on their home soil a few years ago, didn't they? So I think anything is possible. And the other country we haven't really spoken about is Cyprus, Rafael and Christos with Away, but that's an interesting one that I'm not sure how well it would do. Okay, Joe, we've got our 8 predictions. We will probably be back here this time next week reacting to the Junior Eurovision final, comparing our predictions, seeing who will win. Joe, what are your thoughts before we end the video and go into Junior Eurovision 2025?
I'm just thinking anything can happen. Any country could win this. It's Junior Eurovision, it's unpredictable. I won't be surprised if half of these countries win this.
Let's expect the unexpected. Junior Eurovision is a brilliant show where everybody shares the stage with such love and unity and supports each other. And I'm so looking forward to this because I have not a clue this year who's going to win. Last year we had a clue, but we didn't get it right because we thought it was going to be Portugal, Ukraine, or Spain. And Georgia just came out of nowhere. This year we really don't have a clue. So maybe it will be the most obvious country, like a Ukraine or Armenia, will win. Yeah, that's all from us. We love making Junior Eurovision content. It is a great time of the year. But Joe, we are nearing Eurovision. We've got a few more months to go. Next up will be videos from Monty Song and Festivali Kengis. Me and Joe will be back here in the studio recording. We've got some really interesting songs to listen to and react to who we think is going to make up the first few songs of Eurovision 2026. And subscribe. We've got lots of content coming all the way till Basel. No, definitely not Basel. It's Vienna. So we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.